Guys, Emily here. Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit today about time management and your power hour. So, if you've been a coach for any amount of time, you have probably heard of what we all coaches like to call the power hour. And what that basically is it's an hour of your day where you limit distractions and you just sit down and you get your work done. And usually, if you're focused, you can get it all done within an hour. So, a lot of coaches have their own things for what they do for that power hour, but it's a very common thing here in Beachbody. So, I kind of wanted to go over that a little bit as well. So, basically, the most successful coaches that we have are busy coaches. I don't know about you, but if you know anyone that's super, super busy, they are just really, really efficient. And so I know when I started coaching, I definitely didn't have any extra time to add anything else into my plate. But I don't know, it just kind of worked out. It was something that I was really passionate about. And busy people are they use their time management very, very well. So they are very successful in this business because they know how to manage that time and they know how to do it smart. So I've been good at that in this business, and I've been very bad at that. I've spent a lot of days where I'm just working my business all day long and doing a little bit here and a little bit there. And it really hasn't helped me during those times to build my business. And honestly, it just wears me out. So one of the smartest things I have done is make business hours for myself. Because if you're anything like me or most other coaches, if you're working your business every day, all day, you're going to get burnt out. But if you're setting business hours and you know you're going to work for an hour here and maybe an hour here and then one more hour at night, it's much easier to get what you need done instead of just kind of messing around and getting distracted and then shutting down and not focusing on it and just going about with your normal life. Because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't know about you, but I can really get wrapped up in doing it all day long, and it can be tiring. So we really encourage that power hour and business hours and staying focused. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my power hour and what I do. So to me and most of the other coaches, what I've heard from top coaches is the most important thing in this business, you've probably heard of your 3 vital behaviors, but is to invite. If you're not inviting, you're kind of going to run out of people that are going to join your challenge group, and you're not going to be very successful. So you need to be constantly inviting people. And I know that that was definitely the hardest thing for me to get over, but once you do it, it's not a big deal. It just becomes, like second nature, and it's really, really important. The next thing that is really important to this business is creating a presence on social media. So I build basically my entire business on social media. I don't talk about it a ton when I'm out. I have 4 kids, so if I'm out places, I'm usually with them, and I'm usually hurrying and getting in and getting out, and it just doesn't leave me a lot of time to start conversations with people. Some people are great at that. I'm just not one of them. So I build my business on social media. To do that, you have to be present and you have to be consistent. If people see you, and I guarantee you they're going to watch you for a while before they comment and want to join your groups, they're going to want to see that you're being consistent. And Facebook is weird. They don't show all of your friends all your posts. About 10% of your friends are seeing your posts. So the more you post and the more engagement you get on those posts, the more people are going to see you. So that's another really important thing to do within your day. And then also be a product of the product is super important. And I know it's tempting to let that go. You know, you're busy working your business and doing whatever else you're doing, and you just don't feel like you have enough time to also do your workout and drink your shake. But it's so, so important. That's why you started this business, is because you love these products, and people are going to sense that if you're not using them. So you need to use them and be a product of the product. For sure. And then also the last thing is personal development. And this is my favorite thing to do, but I know it's not a lot of people's favorite thing. But the reason it's so important is this is not an easy business. If anyone told you that it was, they were lying to you. So I'm sorry if this is the first time you've heard it, but there are going to be great, great, great days where you just feel on top of the world and this is the easiest thing and I love all these products and everyone's wanting to join my group. And those are great days. But then there might be some not so great days where you might have a return, or no one's answering your messages and no one's ordering from you, and your coaches aren't building their business, or your challengers aren't checking in and you just can't get them to communicate with you. Whatever it is, you're going to have those down days, and you have to be doing that personal development to kind of let it go and keep moving on, because you don't want to get stuck in those funks. You want to keep moving through them, and personal development is really the key. So those are what I try to do in my business every day. In my power hour, I never include the product of the product or personal development, though. Those don't go in my power hour. Those are more personal things for me that I include in a different time. Okay, so power hour. Here we go. This is what I do for my power hour. I wake up early before my kids because I can't really get much done if I'm dealing with them. So this is my ideal power hour, I guess I should say. I wake up and I have usually an hour and 10 minutes, but from the time my alarm goes off to the time their alarm goes off. So I get up and I turn off all the notifications to Facebook and my phone. And it's a little easier in the morning because a lot of people aren't on social media. But I turn all that stuff off so I don't get distracted because I am easily distracted by Facebook. The very first thing I do is go into my challenge groups and I check if anyone else is checked in, and I'll write them a quick message and see how they're doing. I'll pin my new post to the top of the page and unpin the old one so that everyone can see the new post, tag them in that. Because, you know, my challengers are really, really important to me, and that's a huge part of this business. So I do that. After that, that takes me about 20 minutes, and then I'll go and I'll check my Facebook messages, and I'll respond to anyone that has a question about a challenge group or a challenge pack or Shakeology or whatever it might be. I answer those questions really quick. Next, I invite. I do 3 to 5 people a day. I try to do that every single day except Saturday and Sunday. So, and sometimes even I'll do that on the weekends if I'm really pushing hard towards Success Club. So 3 to 5 people, invite every single day. And then after that, I will schedule my posts for the day or makeup posts if I don't have any yet to schedule. So I'll do a quick workout post or Shakeology post or whatever I'm going to do for the day. And then I get off of Facebook, check my email really quick, answer any questions people might have about Beachbody related stuff. And then I'll get into my back office and check my back office and see how my coaches are doing and see how my volume is, see where I'm at, if anyone's inactive, stuff like that. And then if I have any extra time, which usually that takes me about an hour, but if I have extra time, then I'll start to do that stuff that I want to do, like make a blog post or make a video like I'm doing now. That stuff all goes in my extra time. And if I don't have time in that hour, then I'll try to make time later on in the day. So that is my power hour. I hope this has been helpful for you. I know you can do it. I have seen so many coaches build this business to 6-figure incomes, literally just doing this power hour and being consistent and just focusing on that. So give it a try. Let us know what you think, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.